The moon is a reflection of Earth. What if this idea did not start online? What if it traces back to European thinkers? What if even German researchers once explored the idea that the moon reflects Earth? Tonight, we follow the claim. Look at the moon. You see light and shadow, dark plains, bright highlands. Some early 20th century German writers and fringe researchers proposed a radical view. They suggested the moon was more than a satellite. They described it as a reflection or counterpart of Earth. In Germany, during the late 1800s and early 1900s, alternative cosmology circles debated celestial duality. The idea was simple. Earth and moon form a mirrored pair. Certain German occult and esoteric movements pushed the concept of cosmic correspondence. They leaned on texts like the Kybalion, which popularized the phrase, as above, so below. German mystics tied this principle to astronomy. Later, in the 1970 book Worlds in Collision by Immanuel Velikovsky, ideas about planetary catastrophe gained traction in Europe, including Germany. Some readers blended those theories with older German esoteric traditions. It is important to separate claims from evidence. Mainstream German astronomers never concluded the moon is a literal mirror of Earth. Physics explains tidal locking. Gravity explains orbital stability. The moon always shows one face because of synchronous rotation. That is measurable. That is modeled. But here is the grounded fact. The moon formed from Earth material. The giant impact hypothesis remains the leading explanation. Samples brought back by Apollo 11 show near identical oxygen isotope ratios to Earth rocks. German planetary scientists support this consensus. So if someone says the Germans said the moon reflects Earth, clarify this. Fringe German esoteric thinkers explored symbolic reflection. Mainstream German science confirms physical origin from Earth material. One is metaphysical, the other is geological. Reframe it. The moon is not a mystical mirror. It is Earth matter in orbit. That is more powerful than symbolism. The idea of reflection captures imagination. The evidence points to impact physics. If you want the truth, check primary sources. Check isotope data. Check orbital mechanics. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to go check for yourselves. What the top 0.01% would think. They would ask for citations from named German institutions. They would distinguish esoteric philosophy from astrophysics. They would demand isotope datasets and angular momentum calculations. Then they would land here. The moon is Earth-derived debris stabilized by gravity. The deeper angle is resilience. A planetary collision created the system that stabilizes climate and tides today. Catastrophe built balance. That is the real reflection.